Yes, people. Welcome to Never a Foul. You know, if you ain't been there, it's Monday morning in the UK. Anyways, the sun is shining and everything's getting dominated by Chelsea in news. Not nobody else. You wouldn't think that Man United's got any sort of medicals or whatever. It's just dominated. Yeah, that's all I can really say for that. So it's going to be a lot of Chelsea talk. If you was there last night, obviously shit went off, shit went left. However you want to view it. With the Omorodion deal, something about rights, picture rights or image rights, etc., etc. But if you've seen it today, JOAO Felix is the key for the Gallagher deal. You know, Sterling might be going out. He might be going to Juventus. Osimhen's a priority. You know, there's actually quite a lot surrounding. So Chelsea, yet again, in the heart of things this summer. What are you lot saying?
Just here, man. Just here. No real changes in the news, but you know what I'm saying? Waiting for that Zubi. Here we go, man. I guess.
Yeah, what are you saying, Ches, man? You must be loving this.
Yeah, the fan base is a bit split, but I don't really see an issue with any of this news, to be honest with you. But yeah, people have their opinions, but I don't think in particular this news shows me anything different to I already know already. So
really, if I was a Chelsea fan, I think I'd be
Felix
excited.
is a better signing than Omorodion, bro. Come on.
Yeah, but once the fan base and certain rivals, bro, you know Chelsea can't win. We get Samu, he's inexperienced. Who is he? He's meaty, 35 M's. What? We then go for Felix. We don't want Samu anymore because the image rights, whatever. And people are moaning about that too. You can't win.
No, there's the Felix one's a weird one.
For under 40 million as well, like I don't really get the issue.
I mean,
he'll cost about 38.
I don't really see the issue with a Felix. Like, I don't think you need Felix, but it's better than Omar. It's one of them ones where you don't need Felix, but he's better than Omar. He's better than Samu, innit? So it's like
it all depends. If we bring in Osimhen, then the Samu news is like washed already. But if we don't bring in an Osimhen type profile, then people will be looking at
this is dead.
That's what I'm saying. We go for the same kind of profile. So that it kind of rides on the Osimhen thing a bit.
I don't think you needed that Samu whatsoever. I was looking at that thinking, wait, hold on. You look at the crash it on Chelsea, but you can't crash it on Chelsea because I can only say I've watched compilations, minutes. You know, the last 20, you know, the whole thing that's coming out now on Twitter now, like last 25 this, last 25 that. The guy looked like he just sucked, didn't it? Like, I'm not gonna lie, it just looked like he just sucks. But obviously with Osimhen, he's obviously kind of clear profile that you lot need. I think JOAO Felix just makes sense. I said it yesterday. I tried to get into it, but it kind of slightly got dismissed in a way. But I think he suits the way what you lot need in abundance. Do you know what I mean? It gives them much provided cover all over the front four places that you need. Whether you need a wide playmaker in JOAO Felix, someone to drive with the ball in a JOAO Felix. It's a bit like maybe you could say a bit of a worse version of Nkunku. A lie?
Yeah.
So I think even when you beat Felix, I know Winter Surfer don't like him, innit? He says he sucks. I think my cousin as well. I don't know if I can't get his opinion on it just yet. I'll have to ask him on that one. But I don't think Felix's time at Chelsea was bad. I just think he was surrounded by crap.
The time he came in was not a good time for him to come into a club. He was the only attacking player who offered something a bit different, could dribble the ball. These times we were 12th in the league, nothing was going on for us. Like, he was a bright spark and scored about 4 goals, got 2 red cards, and even then people rated him for what he did. And the only reason why we didn't buy him, Kaz, it wasn't because we didn't rate him. It's because when Poch came in, he didn't want him. And also, they wanted, look at reports. We checked it on the stream like yesterday. He wanted like 100 million for him last year.
Yeah. Too much.
I was paying 100 million for him.
And now they're quoting what, 35 million for him?
I quote like 35. That makes more sense. Is that Pedro Neto? Pedro Neto would, if Chelsea went to Pedro Neto yesterday, said 90 million, we would never bought him. But 50, calm.
Yeah.
Like, it's worth the risk, you see. So for me, go on.
And I was gonna say, where do you feel that Felix is gonna play in the Chelsea team? Does he go? Do you reckon he might potentially even
He
go into your
doesn't.
first 11?
He doesn't.
Nah, he don't start, which is a good thing for us. I think he's back up in terms of the left wing. If Sterling will leave, by the way, so Sterling's going to be gone. She's back up for the left wing and back up for Nkuku's role. The only thing I could say, which is a fair point, is Nkuku and Felix are both like hybrids. They don't really have a position. So fitting them in a team isn't difficult, but it's a bit like Dewsbury Hall, Pedro Neto, you know where they play in it. Dewsbury Hall's an 8, Neto's a winger. Whereas Nkuku and Felix like in the middle.
Would you rather have like hybrids, or would you rather have specialists at this point?
We've got specialists, so we've got both. So we've got the Netos, we've got the Palmers, we've got the Jacksons who can play Nkuku. Sorry, Nkuku's the hybrid, but we've got players in there in the attack who can actually just sit in their position and call.
Yeah.
And then we've got players who can cover positions too. So for me, look at Arsenal squad, City squad, they've got players who can play different roles. Bernardo Silva can play cam, 8, right wing, right mid, whatever
Left
you need.
back.
Exactly. So if Chelsea have Felix and Nkuku, who one get injured, one comes in, nothing much changes. Pedro gets injured, someone else comes in, nothing much changes. So for me,
I could see JOAO FELIX starting left wing. I saw the way Mudryk played yesterday, yeah, and it was all right. Don't get me wrong in it. Nothing
wasn't bad.
Great. It wasn't bad. Like, it was clean and it was an okay performance. But I reckon he takes that left wing spot as it stands. If Sterling got like Mudryk is not, in my opinion, he's just no good. Yeah, and we'll see this season, and he'll probably prove again that he's just no good. Right? He's willing. The thing is, JOAO FELIX also willing to take a pay cut. So all this, how much money he's earning, who gives a crap? Sterling gets to go. You're saving money regardless, right? On the right wing, I think Neto takes that over Madueke in the end, even though Madueke looks okay. Because I'm always hearing Palmer might go on the inside though.
He's not.
Why not?
It's gonna mess up whatever's happening with Dewsbury Hall. Palmer's gonna be inside right wing, bro. Madueke ain't playing, bro. He's not playing.
I reckon Neto goes on the right.
I'm me looking in from the outside. I'm very sure that Palmer's gonna be still playing off the right. I don't think Maresca wants to. I don't think you guys need to be starting Madueke or possibly having to play Neto on the right or whatever. It's just not that.
So where's Palmer?
The front three of Jackson, Neto, and Palmer. It's good stuff. So
I've been told, but I was in the thought process thinking Palmer was always going to be the guy that plays on the inside rather than the outside, because I see the way Madueke plays. He likes his. Weirdly enough, the left winger is always kind of like the playmaker as of now, and the right wing is the one. My thing's just gone off. Don't worry, my cam. Can you still hear me? Yeah. Yeah. I'll switch it back on one sec because it's mad hot. My camera's there's just mad heat on my camera at the moment. But I reckon Palmer's the one that's going to be in the inside because the right wing is always the more direct version.
To be fair, even yesterday in the cameo he came on with, he was playing on the right, but he drifted in midfield and made those passes he likes to do, even on the potch. So I don't think Rush is going to tell him to do a left wing or right wing touchline job as much as he would with Noni and Pedro. Pedro is going to be the guy that's touchline, dragging the ball at the pitch, one-on-one. Palmer would have like a free-ish role where he's able to cut in, spray those balls, keep the ball ticking, sort of like I did last season. Just a bit less in the final phase, more like in the middle/final phase. Whereas last season, he was very much inside forward kind of thing. So, yeah, man. Yeah.
No, I hear it. I think, do you know what though? I do feel like Neto might end up having a few right wing cameos as well, because I think there'll be times where Maresca's gonna go 4-3-3, and he'll probably look to maybe try Nkunku on the left, Neto on the right, and kind of maybe put Palmer as one of the midfielders. Do you know what I'm saying? Because there are times he does play 4-3-3. You know what I'm saying? But it just depends whether he'll go over pivot, whether he goes to that flat 3. I don't know.
It's better. Like, Chelsea's just confusing. At the end of the day,
bro, these men are you man are a simulation, bro.
Bro, I'm not kidding.
You man are actually a simulation. You don't actually exist.
I'm trying to work out. Look, don't get me wrong. Yeah, this is why I say things. I think you're now inclined as well, Ches, that this is just going to take time, regardless. Whatever it is, it's going to take time. I think by international break, I think the goal should be set for Maresca to know what his best 11 is in it. And then he knows who can do what roles he requires to the standard that he also requires to what the fans also like, because that also plays a big part, right? But that's I think the first 3. Who's your first 3 games? They're all right
I think
fixtures,
it's like
aren't they?
City, Wolves away,
Ooh.
and another like toughish one.
Aston Villa.
They're not easy, by the way. They're not like easy bankers. They're like our first 5 games are tough, bro. They're not like.
Let me know in the comments what their first.
I've got it here still. So we got
Go on,
City at
go on.
home, Wolves away, like I said, Palace at home, Bournemouth away. So you could maybe 9.
You should see
9
9.
out of 12.
You should see. No, you know what? You could even see. If you're gonna, if the thing is like the way I'm
Hopefully
looking at
10.
it, if you want to build off of last season, which the way Chelsea fans believe as well, as much as I believe as well at the same time, is that City game, I wouldn't go into that City game thinking in defeatist mentality, because you managed to get a point last time out at the Bridge against them, right? And it's still, they pretty much, other than Savio, got kind of the same kind of team. You lot are meant to have an improved team with an improved manager. So, and that, not saying that it's always a tight game with Chelsea and Man City. I think City fans know that. City fans probably don't even care, because they know the start of the season is their blip. Who gives a fuck, right? But I'm thinking along Chelsea lines, like really, until it really gets to click. I'll be so surprised if it clicks straight away, because you got to see Neto's got to come into training, so it works. Even for Man United, I've got to have some expectation. I don't expect Delic to come in and hit the ground running. I don't even expect Mazraoui to do that. Do you know what I mean? I have to have expectations that it might go bandy at Old Trafford, unfortunately, because the back line is, I don't know what to expect. If I see left back of Martinez against Iwobi, I'm shitting bricks.
Rewind. So you're not sure about your game against Fulham?
Right now, no.
That went over my head, you know.
Yeah, Chess, that one there. He tried to mix it in with his Captain Saberhole shit. That's what he tried to do. Bro. He tried to mix it in with his positivity shit. He tried to mix it in with his friend. Yeah,
no, but it's true though. You have to.
I don't want to hear that.
Yeah, we probably will, but I don't think it'll go. I don't think it'll go as well as what.
If it was away from home, I'd sit there and say to you, you know what, Kaz, I have.
Wait, they're at home.
Yeah, we're at home. Yeah.
Nah, Kaz, that's poor.
We don't do well at the start. We don't ever do well. I
was going to say away from home. I was thinking.
But I do hope ESR got sighted for you though, because you know what it is, away fixtures opening day could be tricky. But if you're at home, and let's be honest, I still think Fulham. Yeah, they're at home, bro. Like, don't get me wrong, ESR could have signed for them, but I doubt it just because they're at home.
You know what it is, Man U, like they'll do a last season thing when they'll just win. Don't know how they'll win.
Yeah, like they'll be dominant. How about this? They'll be shit all game, and then Bruno will kick it.
Bruno will come
and it will hit McTominay and go in.
And they'll just like,
yeah, 3 points, tick. Yeah. That's my weekend sword. Now all you men have to play.
And you know and then Chelsea will draw or lose, and Liverpool might draw, and then it's like, hey, at least you won our game. Forgetting the performance though.
Yeah, I don't. You worry, I will be there. I will be there. Hey, this weekend is gonna go off.
You got me game week 3, big man. You forget that,
bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. I would be more afraid of playing a Fulham than a Liverpool at Old Trafford.
Ooh, that's crazy.
Because I know that the difference is
backhand and a half.
That's a backhand of Exma. That is poor.
Man said with Exma, like you can catch it.
Powder in his hand.
What?
Yeah. Like, as in, like, you know, the flakes of the skin. You can like
the slow motion flick afterwards. Yeah.
I didn't start. I'm not actually afraid of Liverpool recently at Old Trafford. I'm not gonna lie. The thing is, I can expect a mad twist with Fulham. Yeah, just because it's just typically Man United. With Liverpool, I expect Man United players, no matter how shit we are, same way with them at times, that these men will just go up a gear because they're just up for the game more. That's what I know with Man United. I don't know why you lot are laughing. It's been a few years since you lot done some damage, innit?
Yeah, that's the thing. It's not even been that long that you lot have started to get your Old Trafford.
It's over.
And what's funny is that in the league, you would have thought Old Trafford beat us regularly, Ches. They drew to us twice and won in the cup in extra time. The last kick of the game. You would have thought they beat
Liverpool. They had bare chances as well.
Yeah,
no, they didn't. We did.
You would have
in the first half. Are you done?
Go watch the game.
Bro, I was watching the game. I remember
which one are you talking about?
FA Cup game.
We're talking about at Old Trafford, bro. At Old Trafford.
I'm talking Premier League.
I'm talking FA Cup. They were out of sight. They should have scored like 3 goals.
We won the game. We didn't draw it. We won. In the end, we still won.
That's not what Ches said.
That's not what Ches said. That's not what I'm saying, bro. You're not listening.
Yeah, but in the Premier League, they escaped with a 2-2.
Are you fucking serious?
Wait, I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think about that game, man.
Wait, no. He's talking about the same game that Diaz missed from 2 yards out. at
Bro,
the end.
they escaped. Bro, go
Oh.
watch the game again.
At Liverpool's ground.
We're talking
No,
first 45
Overmars
minutes,
got
no
another
shots on
one.
target.
It's-
The
No,
0-0
they
thing.
do
The
nothing.
0-0
They do
thing.
nothing.
No. He's not done. That's at Anfield. Was that Anfield?
Yeah, it's
Sorry.
0-0's at Anfield. 2-2's at Old Trafford.
Yeah, bro.
No.
At Old Trafford, in that first half, it was utter dominance as well. Utter dominance. It was a mistake from Kwanzaa where they scored their first goal.
Oh,
And a
Bruno's
wonder goal from
free kick.
Mainu.
Oh,
They
yeah,
done
yeah.
fuck all for the rest of the game. They done fuck all.
Yeah, that goal
They
came out of nowhere. That's not like
they
Wolves.
escaped.
It's like Wolves away. That goal came out of nowhere, bro. Like, let's not do that.
Like, come on, man. Just
By
have
the
some
way,
honesty.
Mons, to be fair, I'm not saying they got a draw at the end of the day. So if you deserve to win, you would have won.
Yeah, but I'm
Yeah.
just saying, bro. All I'm saying is just, it's like I'm saying. I didn't even come here saying, "Oh, you were lucky to win," even though I do think it was Liverpool's wasted chances as usual against Man
And
United.
FA Cup, we were better than them too.
Also, you again. Let me land. Also, you defended well, but my point was the way you have this confidence at Old Trafford is like you beat us 3-0 there every time you play. When
But
realistically,
I'm just not.
if
Bro,
you date
I'm not
back an
gonna
extra
lie.
year, it wasn't that long ago. I was putting 4s and 5s past you at your ground. So
Yeah, but shit
again,
changes, G. It's been 3 years.
Yeah, we've just been inaccurate.
It's
with our
been
shots.
3 years. It's been 3 years since you actually anything
right.
decent. It's been 3 years since you've been anything decent. So 3 years ago, once again, you're getting this part where
you haven't outperformed us. You haven't outperformed us at your ground.
You like the crash on people.
I'd say maybe the FA Cup, and even that game was a basketball game.
Imagine telling me as a United fan if I felt scared of Liverpool. The thing is, Mons loves
I
telling
didn't
man.
say you should be scared of me.
Let me land. Mons loves doing this thing where says stop living in the past. But all he ever does now is live in the past.
How do I live?
No, because you're the one who said you weren't fearful, and
I'm not. Am I allowed to speak?
No. You meant like it wasn't that deep what he said. You said you were more fearful for like Fulham than them. He found disrespectful because of the way you played against them. That's what he's saying. Because even though you got draws, they were a bit shaky.
I know we'll get. I know now. We just get out of it, innit? Somehow at this point, even as
I believe in you. I
believe in the jam. If it was against a smaller team, I wouldn't believe in the jam. But someone like Liverpool, Chelsea, whatever, I don't believe in. I'm not scared of Chelsea at Old Trafford. Not scared of Liverpool at Old Trafford. It is where it is. I'm not even scared of Arsenal at Old Trafford. That is just is where it is. I just don't have that feeling. I'm more afraid of getting counter-attacked by Brentford, and we beat them too. Saying, innit? Away from home is the spooky one. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying Man United anything great, but I'm just going off what I feel, innit?
You finished 8th.
I know. Bro, Ches.
So wait, who did? I'm deep in it. You're closer to mid-table than top 4. So how are you like?
What do you mean? We lack 3 points off of you, G.
You finished 8th.
Yeah, we finished 3 points off of you.
And we finished 3 points behind 5th. What now?
Yeah, I know, but you lot glorify that.
We could do this all day long.
Yeah, but it's close. You're moving like 8th is nothing.
I never said they're not close, but I'm just saying, like, if your record wasn't that bad against top teams, you wouldn't finish 8th.
No, if our record wasn't bad away from home,
that's what I'm saying.
It's funny to me. These men lost 14 games last year, bro.
Yeah, you lost more games than us as well, so you can't use that excuse.
And it's
we just drew more than you. That's what it is.
Yeah, it don't really matter, G. We still 3 points behind.
No, it does matter.
Doubled in Sheffield.
Not happening this year, G. Not happening this year.
It matters. You can't say it doesn't matter because if I look at the season, I can go. If we could turn those draws into wins, we're more likely to move up. You now have to make those losses into wins. That's a bigger jump.
It's not that much of a difference.
Like you man created
definitely is.
They created 60 big chances.
They were -1 goal difference. That's it.
Do you know when I say created 60 big chances in the league? Ches, do you know where that is? That's the same as Bournemouth.
Imagine two fans that
it was 30.
Imagine two men that are trying to and them are trying to police my feelings of not feeling fearful of their teams. Can you imagine?
I never said you shouldn't feel fearful.
No one said that. No one said that.
Can you imagine?
You would have thought with that confidence.
And by the way,
you have been beating Liverpool in the league at
By the way, by the way, people in the comments, stop trying to police my opinion as well in the comments afterwards. If I want to talk about a certain thing and I don't like the same opinion as you, I don't give a fuck. I'm not here to please your opinion. I'm here to talk my opinion. So stop that in the comments, innit? Stuff like this. I big up for the comment, innit? Cash, please, calm, moving mad, please. Let me be me, bro. You be you, I be me. Simple as that. But big up for the super chat. And he also said, Cash United fan here, the 2-2 draw. B got destroyed at Old Trafford until Kwanzaa mistake. That pen was so soft though. But even then, second half of them, man. If I remember correctly, 60, it will return left like most games do. I just don't care. I just don't feel scared, especially like it is what it is. Am I not allowed that? Anyways, it's not the
that
point.
wasn't. We can move on. But that wasn't the point we had. We were talking about. We didn't say you shouldn't feel.
One sec. I don't care if you lot are United fans and you feel like I'm chatting rubbish. I'm not here to give your opinion. You're not on the screen. I am me. Am I bro? Am I not allowed my own opinions? Like on life. If you don't want to be here, go off the chat, unsubscribe, fuck off. I say it all the time, B. I'll say it all the time.
What I would say is that even though, Kaz, you're not fearful of the top teams, you finished 8th. So like, we're not the issues, the bottom teams as well.
Yeah,
Same with us, by the way.
Bro, but you know what? You know what I love? You know what I love about this year? You love to do this. Oh, look who's finished top in a 2024. This, that, the go. Look at
I finished 6th. No.
This is the same thing with a lot of you, man. Policing. You, man, police. Monts tries to police how Arsenal fans should feel all the time and Chelsea fans, but you don't want to talk about it. Ches does this all the time. Like, he talks about Tottenham. Wait, he talks about Tottenham fans and say, "Oh, but we finished 3 points behind you." Same way we finished 3 points behind you, and you can do this 2024 table. Hold on. 2024 table. Then go look at Man United in this 2024 table. I'm using the same logic against you, so I'm not allowed to do that. I don't know what, bro.
I'll be real. I don't know what you're on about because all I literally said was.
Yeah. And you want to also talk about injuries and shit like that.
Bro, what are you talking about?
Yeah, worse injuries than all you, man. But I'm going off before, so I'm just using logic against logic.
There. I didn't say any of this.
Yeah, but I'm going off. You don't want to go off last shit,
bro.
You're going off.
How is this even about Man United? It's even about how is this even about Man United?
You started talking about Chelsea. No reason, bro.
No, he did because I'm
literally said I fear Fulham more than I fear Liverpool. And my only argument was that, okay, well, that doesn't make sense because with that logic, you would have been thinking that you guys just beat us regularly at your stadium, which doesn't happen.
That's what he said, by the way.
That doesn't happen. So
imagine me talk about my club and how I feel about my club and feeling positive. The way Liverpool bought a whole new midfield, like Man United ain't buying new players too, but I can't have it. I can't have it though. I can't think Liverpool because we finished 8th last year, 3 points behind 5th and 6 points behind 4th, whatever the hell it is, 5th. And yet you're in a worse competition. Guess what? Man United prevail. Call me the super positive one. I don't give a shit.
You done?
Yeah, I am done.
Good.
Yeah, man. Man, don't try to please me. What are you saying, Ahmed?
Good, bro. How you doing?
You listened to Kaz just go on his monologue.
I heard some bits and pieces.
I don't know what this guy's on about today, man.
Yeah, talk about you lot.
Too hot, man. 32 degrees Celsius.
I've got my water.
The heat's getting.
I've got my water. Maybe the heat is getting a little bit to my head, innit? But again, I like to say it to anyone. Big up anyone that come from Alice's stream as well. Don't police me about me and Man United, G. I'm allowed to have my own opinion, innit?
Same way.
Call me deluded. Call me deluded though. I don't mind.
Same way they're allowed to disagree as well.
Yeah, they can disagree, but don't call me deluded and everything. But don't tell me how I should feel about my own club. Anyways, back to Chelsea. How you feeling, Ahmed?
Nah, this usual, content, that's how I feel, innit? You know what I mean? It's pretty much how I say it. It's all good, man. Again, obviously, listen, if Sterling leaves our football club, man, that's the biggest W. You know what I mean?
Oh, I hope
that's the biggest W.
So,
you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Listen, if I have to big a job for Raheem Sterling to get Raheem Sterling to leave my football club, hey, that's a W for me, man. That's a W for me, mate. You know what I mean? I'm throwing a cup of coffee. Listen, mate, I'm throwing a cup of, you know what I mean? Some good water. Thank you.
So where's he gonna go? Where's he linked to?
Juventus, bro.
I think they can pay the money.
Well, they're looking to make a deal with him. So listen, he might have to take a reduced fee, but listen, it's gonna be time to start learning Italian. Sorry, bro. Man, it's gonna be start learning some Italiano. Turin's a nice place. You know what I mean? I've been there myself. That's it, man. Let me enjoy it.
The bottom line is if we get Victor Osimhen and Felix, that's better than keeping Sterling and getting Samu. So either way, I agree. So the argument we saw yesterday on the chat that Chelsea fans are somehow making this a negative. I honestly couldn't tell you why.
I think for me, bro, from a depth perspective, I think for him, he's going to be a depth guy for us. You know what I mean? If you look at our bench last season, if you look at our bench last season, and the guys we had on our bench when the injuries were happening, like big up to the man, big up to the young guys, but like they weren't ready. Like we need to have guys that are at least going to keep us to a certain place in time that can still do a job for us in the system. So I think
But
JOAO Felix can do that.
why would Sterling want to leave though? Like, he's still got his deal. Does he just want to play football? Is that the narrative, or
they're probably going to tell him you're not going to play as much
because he's on some nice wages? I mean,
I don't know, bro, but that's what's coming out right now, bro. They're really trying to, you know what I mean? They're probably gonna force him out, essentially.
I don't think he would give a crap. Last time I checked, he's on how much money? Why would he want to leave? He could sit pretty. He can go on loan somewhere. Maybe a loan might do.
That's what's happening. I think he'll probably be, because I know I had Juve are looking at possibly doing a loan of an option to buy probably, or maybe a loan of an obligation apparently. So
how do you feel about Gallagher potentially coming back?
That's only going to happen.
Yeah, basically, if thingy doesn't go through, then but even then, and I'm not one of those guys that hates Gallagher. I don't mind him being a bench option. So you know, I've said this before. Bench option, I don't really mind. But it's like I have no hate. I'm not. You know, I know a lot of people like to crash on the guy, but like if he does come back to me, that's like, you know, that's good.
By the way, there's nearly 900 people in it. Please smash the likes if you haven't done so yet. Monster like 162, and I'm not being funny. Monster isn't feeling too well today, innit, either, and he's here, and you can't even give him likes on his own channel. That's mental. Monster, I don't know, man. I don't think people care too much that you're ill. Do you know what I mean?
Drop a like if you want to see Zubi at Liverpool, man.
Yeah, come on, man. Man. Zubi decision day.
Bro, I'm literally jet lagged from my meeting with Zubi, bro. It's crazy, bro. You just hit the like button. Yeah. Man's actually jet lagged from the meeting.
Every like is one extra piece of hope.
Agent wants, man. Agent wants. Big up, man.
You get it, bro. Come on now, man.
Come on.
Yeah. Casio, absolutely. Casio, entitled to your opinion. You could be positive, but that Liverpool statement's mad. You're in your AFTV tire era. Maybe. Maybe. I've got transfer dopamine, man. No one can ruin my dopamine at this moment.
What players are transfer dopamine?
The LIGT Mazraoui. I got rid of AWB. I'm happy.
Do you know, like, listen, I don't know why. I feel like he gets a bit overhated, you know. The brother gets a bit too overhated. And
why ain't a transfer dopamine, bro?
Why is it not? I've gone from Maguire Lindelof to a DeLicht. I'm not saying it's the greatest upgrade, but again, I might have cussed out DeLicht, but I'm happy because we got shit at the back. And second of all, Mazraoui is better than all our fullbacks.
It's not hard.
He's just injury prone.
But you know the issue is, Kaz, I agree with what you're saying in isolation. You know the problem is being better than Maguire is not hard. Being better than AWB isn't difficult. So being an upgrade on them doesn't.
Is Mazraoui better than Darlow?
That's even a debate. That's a debate.
It's a debate.
So have you really upgraded, really?
Right now, I like the lows. I think obviously ceiling's higher. The lows he's grown a lot, especially on me when it comes to his performances. I think he's actually become very good. I think Delo might able to offer more defensively than Mazraoui. Actually, no, you know what? I think they're quite similar. They're very similar.
You know what it's going to be, guys? I feel like Mazraoui is probably going to be your left back, bro, because Luke Shaw, listen, but Luke Shaw's probably never going to stay fit, knowing him. And then the other guy, Mr. Malacia, you know what I mean? MIA.
He's even real.
You know what I mean? Missing action. We don't know where he is. You know what I mean? So that's probably, I feel like he's going to be more so a left back for you, at least in the media.
The issue is with Wan-Bissaka. The thing is, Delo's not accustomed to stay fit all season. Like, he also misses games and he will need rotating. The issue is when you put Wan-Bissaka on, Wan-Bissaka is only good if you're dominating games with majority of your squad anyways, right? But when it comes to, the thing is, you want to move forward as a progressive team. You play against Wan-Bissaka. I remember, what's the tactics? When Wan-Bissaka plays, you just know there's nothing going to go down that right-hand side. He's never linked up with anyone too well. I don't really want to cuss him out because I think I actually liked him for what he provided, really. But there's nothing going forward when he's there on the ball as well. Like, suspect. He dribbles with the instep of his foot. And if anyone played any sort of high level of football, any remotely academy, you know what? It's just a good level of training. You know, you learn not to dribble with your instep. You dribble with the top of your foot. I lie Monts. You should see Monts. Double Megs. Run it out, but double Megs. Because guess what? They don't know if he's going left or right. Man United need options and someone that can actually cross the ball. What's the point of having a Xerxes, Hoyland? And you know what? Dare I say, Bruno's actually quite decent in the air for as little as he is, yeah? But, or even like the DeLicht who's come, Euro, both good in the air. What's the point if you can't even have someone that can cross the ball? One good cross every 5 games is not good enough. So that's why the only thing I like about Wan-Bissaka is that he's usually available. He's a good player, but I just don't think this is his level unless he's utilized in a big team. A bit like how Kyle Walker should be.
The only good thing as well is like there's never any like one thing I'll say about Wan-Bissaka. There's never any like bad press about man's name and that. Like he's very much a good guy in it, but it's just too bad he plays football like he plays football like he's on trial. Like it's unfortunate, innit? Like he's just not a good footballer.
Yeah, fair enough.
No, I know. But one second, I know Delo didn't get injured, but he can go. He can go. But he can't. That's what I said about rotating as well. He had to go left back. Delo was way overused last year. But I was saying before, if you know him, like if I've known him, he's always like, remember he got that hamstring injury. Then the one that wasn't spoken about as well was the one when he came back from the World Cup. That didn't get recorded, but he was just not match fit at all. He had a few days out and stuff. But go on, sorry, what are you saying, Mons?
No. Someone said oh, CFC Reaper, my guy. He goes, I'm better than you at ball, or better than you lot at ball.
Oh, really?
Okay.
But yeah, what was the question? I'm confused at the question.
No, nothing.
He's making a statement.
No, I was just reading the comments.
Yeah, the comment was making a statement.
It sounds like failed and dead, rejected amateur footballers so bitter, but because Wan-Bissaka can't dribble to save his life.
I guarantee you, whoever said that,
so I'm bitter for saying Wan-Bissaka couldn't play fives with Ryman Baller centre mids, with Ryman League centre mids. I promise you, he'll be in the middle, chasing shadows, also the whole time. That's got nothing to do with my football career.
Yeah, bro. Like we can analyze guys if they're not good enough, bro. It doesn't.
We're analyzing them on the professional level compared to other professionals, not compared to us. Otherwise, what's the point of making an opinion if that's the case? Oh, you know what? Everyone's so sick. Once end the stream. Everyone's so sick of football.
Everyone's cold. The league. Everyone's technically, it's the best league in the world, as people like to say. And you know, this is the highest level of football. So you know,
what, Ches can't say nothing no more. You just praise. No one's dead media or nothing anymore. It's just they're just good. They're good players because they're all professionals. Man, them are moving. Man, them are moving like I ain't seen Kilman in fives get megged. Because I have Wickham wonders. Like people get megged by semi-pro ballers all the time. You go look at. You can go look at Beatties when they playing like all the man like Kamara and everyone. Bro, it's a good game. But Mons could probably handle that, to be fair. But yeah, man, what do you lot think of the LIGT Mazraoui as a whole signing for Man United? Look, their medicals of today is happening right now as we speak. You know, is that a major upgrade, instant upgrade, or just a stopgap? Be honest, man. You could just be.
I've said a million times on my socials. Man, I fans get on my case. They get on my case. I said it's average, man. It's decent because the jury's out. If he performs like Ajax, cool. If he performs like Juve and the other teams have been buying Munich, then is it a good defender? Is it a massive upgrade? Maybe, because Maguire's here on the floor. So
it improves your team, yeah. It definitely improves your team for sure.
It improves the team. Is it enough to get 12 forwards, their minimum target?
Yeah.
I don't know.
But I feel like, again, if I know you've said before, Kaz, that you feel like this is like a transition period for your club, right? So maybe these guys are there for a short to medium term, maybe, and then you bring in some other guys in that are maybe just as good, if not better. Maybe De Ligt shows that he's good enough, like he was at Ajax, and he stays long term for you. He's only 24, if I'm not mistaken, but in my personal opinion, I kind of doubt that. But that's just me. But he'll still be good enough to do a job for you at the end of the day.
Just saying, De Ligt joins Juventus, wins the league. De Ligt joins Bayern, wins the league.
Oh my god!
But I'm meant to believe he's a Dutch Maguire 2.0 in it.
Mother, Chiellini and was it?
I'm getting more Mourinho at Tottenham vibes rather than Mourinho trophy wherever he goes wins a trophy.
Yeah,
I'm feeling De Ligt goes United, doesn't win the league. The one time
what's gonna happen? Yeah, brother's gonna get injured. He's gonna get injured in the final. Just like
probably goes back to Ajax after United wins the league, so he wins everywhere but United. You know,
one of those ones. But last time I checked, Mourinho came to United.
Oh, De Ligt's 25 now.
No, I'm talking about Mourinho went to Tottenham, didn't win, and then went left and then won.
One of those ones. De Ligt will start for you. How about that?
Huh?
De Ligt will start for you.
Give it a rest.
Actually, he will start for both your clubs.
Give it a rest.
Again,
the Ajax still looked good. No, Kaz, the Ajax still looked good.
Of course he would.
5 years ago.
You know what I smell? Yeah, I smell.
That was a
bitterness.
different era.
I smell bitterness. I smell bitterness from rival fans, and I love it. And I love it because when it gets
have you
bitter,
noticed no one talks about these deals because it's not really that deep.
It is that deep.
Like it's not.
It is that deep.
You bought
no, bro. It's been
improvement.
Months. They bought a centre back. Bayern don't want. Bayern get rid of players they don't like.
Bro, but De Ligt, yeah, is a good signing for Manchester United because their defense is crap.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
It's an upgrade for them. That's the point. That's the upgrade for them. Yeah.
If your defense was really solid and you bring in De Ligt, no one would be saying anything. But you know what? You're already solidifying that defense. Like Arsenal, Calafiori, innit? Calm. But you got -1 goal difference. So bringing in De Ligt is better than Maguire, but is it going to be enough to get top 4?
Well, you say that,
that's what I'm saying.
But when it comes to our back line, especially, we had more combinations than anyone. Like, is that not even fair game to say? Like, yes, we did. True? We had 30 different combinations.
They had like a crazy injury-prone season in defense. Remember, like I feel like
so did we, bro.
No, but they had like
but you always had
but we had some level. I feel like of
I think Gusto was the one that helped us.
And Disasi, remember Disasi basically played the whole time for us too, innit? But like,
bro, we had to play Casemiro.
They had Casemiro and Camboala, innit? I think at one point in time, right?
We had to play the low left back majority of the time on halfway through the season. We got because the whole Reguilon thing went. I'm not saying Reguilon was anything great, but we've had like 30 different combinations of that.
Can I go in as well?
I'm not saying that doesn't change the fact that Man United didn't score enough goals, like, but in defense wise, and also the midfield it didn't help either. I don't think the defense was actually that bad at defending. It was more time to the midfield.
I'm getting FOMO. I'm getting FOMO. I had Gallagher, Bradley, and Kwanzaa and Gomez playing out of position at left back as my back line. You know,
Kwanzaa was
at the end of the day. Last season, everyone was injured.
We say we all had it. We all had it. Like
no, you didn't. No, but that's
because before this. Sorry, Chase. But before this season, had you seen Joe Gomez go left back before?
Yeah, he played fullback for time.
No. Left back.
If you can play right back, you can play left back.
Oh no, let's not do that.
You're a shit player if you can't play right back and left back if you're a fullback, regardless.
Let's not do that.
And he's a defensive one at that too.
My point is again, we ain't seen Joe Gomez play left back. He had to go left back.
Disingenuous, by the way.
Because Tsimikas got broke up by Saka and his collarbone went out, and then Robbo's they both have one broke his shoulder, one done his collarbone. So we had to play Joe Gomez. Trent got injured, and then obviously Konate was injured, and Kwanzaa, Bradley, and then obviously Alisson was out.
Man saying Kwanzaa and Bradley, like whatever. Kwanzaa came in, that was an unknown guy, and he came in.
You know what? He was all right. By the way, I'm not. Bro, you realize I'm not cussing them at all. I like.
But the difference is though, yeah, Mons, you had Van Dijk, your captain, fit for all year, and that's the big difference. Trent only got injured in February, so he was available for most of your time as well.
Oh, so Van Dijk is the whole back line.
Matip got injured. Konate was in and around for time. He only had a couple minor injuries.
You see how my injuries don't matter, guys.
No. Because the difference is you have to compare the quality of injury. If you've got your main guy at centre back that's keeping it there, Varane could only play with us once every 2 weeks practically. The guy would just
as well.
Yeah, but the thing is, it was all by himself for most of it until he actually got properly injured.
He wasn't good enough to run that whole back line, and clearly
again.
Because
apparently Gomez played left back under Brendan Rodgers. That's time ago, bro. That's
time ago.
That's time.
Like so, my thing is that we say it's the big difference, but no one knew who Conor Bradley was, probably apart from Liverpool fans when he.
But you're the same man that was crying about Van Dijk being injured for your whole season and having Fabinho playing centre back. That's exactly what just happened to us this season.
No.
And you used that as an excuse why he wasn't good one season.
No. That it wasn't just Van Dijk. It wasn't just Van Dijk. Joe Gomez got injured.
He's always injured.
Matip got. Don't give me. He's always injured. I'm telling you right now. That season, all our centre backs.
It's the same thing.
Every single centre back was out to a point where Henderson and Casemiro were our centre backs. And then hold on. And then they both got injured. And then it had to be Nat Phillips and what's his name?
Yeah, we had and it's the same, and that's the same thing as us. That's the same thing as us. We had Evans and we had Lindelof sometimes, who also got injured. And when he came back, played left back. We've had Amrabat play left back and right back. So what's the difference?
I'm not saying, bro. I'm not saying there's a crazy difference. Personally, I didn't see Casemiro and McTominay.
We had to bring in Camboala, and he even played 2 games only.
I hear it, bro. I hear it. But my point is that don't discredit. I'm not discrediting your injuries. I've sat here and said on many a stream, Man United have had to rotate their back line thousands of times. It's a joke. It's a joke. But don't sit here and then try and upplay Bradley Kwanzaa and fucking Kelleher and Gomez playing left back when before none of you fucking knew who Bradley was, none of you knew who Kwanzaa was, and none of you knew any of them were going to be any good. So just because they were good enough because we had a system, don't discount the fact that we had injuries. So can we please stop that? Please.
So when it gets called out, play
just a better team than you, so we dealt with our defensive injuries better. That's
playing victim. It's all right, man.
It's not playing victim. Now it's
it is.
You man are both doing moving mad, man.
End of the day, everyone listen. At the end of the day, everyone had bad injuries. Everyone had bad injuries, bro.
Nothing to shout home about, innit? We all flops. With injuries, we all flop.
Imagine again. By the way, ask for an opinion on Mazraoui and DeLicht. I said what I felt, and then it gets policed yet again. Never mind though. Never mind though.
What happened now?
Let me play victim. I'll play victim. It's not that hard to be better than my man. Man's brings them onto a panel to give them a...
seeking, you know.
Everyone in the comments, you know what?
Everyone in the white flag whenever he gets
everyone in the comments, joining the victimhood, man. Everyone's been a victim one point or another.
Hey, Kaz is funny today.
Yeah, man.
I will say that I think Mazraoui will do better than DeLicht, you know. That's me personally.
I like Mazraoui. I think
I like Mazraoui. I think again, much like with obviously Gravenberch at Bayern, didn't really work out for him, but there's definitely a talented player there, bro. Definitely a talented player there, bro, for sure.
No, I just think you know what it is. I'd need them to hit the ground running. I think Man United are on thin ice right now because it's not even just for it's not us fans. I think it's more for the toxicity within the fan base around, including myself, by the way, around the whole Ten Hag thing, new setup, new everything. If you let go and lose to, let's say, Fulham, which I don't think we will, but I think it'll be tougher than what we think it's going to be. But if you go lose to Fulham and let's say you get a draw, even just a draw, or even the next game, who have we got next? We got obviously got Liverpool. I don't know who the next game is. I can't remember. But the whole point is it Southampton? I can't remember. Anyways, but it's important that they need to hit the ground running. Unfortunately, it's not nice, but things are on thin ice right now. So that's the annoying part because I really want it to work out. But if that's not going to be the case, of course I'm going to be back on this stream with a couple of you lot. And you lot are going to be crucifying me, innit? And saying, I told you so. Especially Chez's favourite line. But it's the same way it works for all of you. One's got Slot, great pre-season. If you don't do something against Ipswich and a couple, man, and let's one Ten Hag Baldy get one over him on that third game week. And Chez, let's say don't go Bandy, it can work the same way. We're all in the same boat. Yeah? We're in the same boat.
It's the week-to-week basis.
I can't wait for the Premier League to start, man. I'm actually in disbelief it actually starts in 4 weeks. 4 days, sorry.
Oh, yeah, man. It starts with you, buddy. You know what I mean? It starts with you as well.
That's crazy. The worst part. Man United play. Man United play on the Friday under the lights. And Mons is going to keep telling me every day.
Prime time, like everyone's watching you, bro. You know what I mean? You're Friday night football, so don't lose, big man. That's all I'm going to say.
If you know that, Mons.
103 hours until kickoff.
What until my
kickoff? I can't
kickoff?
see Man U losing, man. I can't see it.
Brother's got a card off for you already. That's crazy, man.
I might be wrong. I might be slightly off, but yeah. When's the kickoff? Is that 8? Is that 8 p.m.? 8 p.m.
Yeah, it's at 8 p.m, bro. But the thing is, though, it's a double-edged sword because if I win, I'm scouting you man's team differently. It's a bit like when Arsenal 2 years ago they played Palace and whooped them. Zinchenko's cross, I believe it was, or something like that. And I think also a Jesus goal or something along them lines. They absolutely killed Palace. I'm hoping we have that moment, just so we can just look at the weekend and say, "Oh, who's got someone's fucking up? It ain't me. One of you lot." You got City, so it's more than likely Ipswich Town away from home. It should be fine, to be fair, but you never know, man. Them tractor fields right there, once might get you in a little bit of a.
No, don't get me wrong. I want Chelsea to win against City. Everyone thinks because I'm on Chelsea. I don't want them to be City. I need City taking every L they can get nice and early. You know how it is, bro. It's not about nice and early. So if Chelsea do a thing, you think I'm gonna go Chelsea. Chelsea. Hey, listen, I need Chelsea doing a thing. I need them to do a thing. But it's one of them ones where the thing is, it's kind of lucky. If Chelsea do lose to City, like, don't get me wrong, I'll gun you, man, but it's City, innit? City can be anyone. It is one of them ones, innit? It's not like you're losing to flipping, I don't know, Southampton at home or something. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Can't see us winning though.
Let me go through.
Probably get a draw. I can see us scraping and drawing. I can see us getting a cheeky draw. Probably.
If we get a draw,
yeah.
keep it moving, innit?
What's the biggest up?
Cheeky Cole Palmer pen, 92nd minute.
Nah, Neto.
9 plus 4. 9 plus 4. 9 plus 4.
We're losing 1-0 to the 80th minute. Neto comes on with Felix. You get a goal.
Oh my God.
Man said the Portuguese double whammy.
Portuguese link up.
There's one thing that you can definitely count on though in a season: Liverpool playing at 12:30 on a Saturday.
Why do they love you guys at 12:30, bro? What's going on, man?
Love at 12:30.
How about this? I generally think they did it just to take the piss. They thought, yeah, fuck it, Klopp was gone. Let me just, you know, when they go, oh, all right, cool, we're not gonna do it again, and then they do it again. Okay, that's the last one.
You know, how about another one? Here's another one.
But
for you,
the thing is, they kept winning them last year. Every time they were 12:30, yeah, it's like, oh fuck, another 12:30, man. They love doing this. We're playing on Thursday. What the hell is going on? Like, I don't understand how they play in Europa League and then they play on 12:30.
Our performances were still shit though.
You still got through it though.
Shit. Yeah. But like, it's because the season before we were getting pumped. We were getting pumped at 12:30. But even at Crystal Palace, when Endo got fucked up, when Endo got rushed, if it weren't for Harvey Elliott, we lose that game.
That annoyed me so much, man. That annoyed me so much. I'm not even kidding. Like that actually got me vexed. Every time you'd watch Liverpool and you think they're losing, Fulham, another one. Trent comes out with a banger. You're like, wait, hold on, what happened there? And then they score a winner as well. Like, no.
Oh yeah, Salah was just, he was given those winners like every now and then, bro. I'll just be seeing Salah, especially because I think it was Wolves, wasn't it? When you played him at 12:30, was it? Yeah,
but even that Neto and Cunha broke us up in the first half, and then Robertson, we went 4-4-2, and then Robertson got the goal at the end to make it 3-1, I believe, or 2 or 3-1. We won 3-1, but
yeah.
No,
it was Harvey. No, in fact, it was Harvey Elliott. Harvey Elliott again. It was Harvey Elliott.
I'm just saying this now, yeah. Monts, I know you don't. I know you typically go do stuff on Saturdays, but I'm not kidding. If you drop points on that Saturday, you're coming online.
I'm saying that, bro.
Yeah. You're coming on like 9 p.m. We'll be there.
Just deal with me on Sunday, bro.
No. I think in the comments we should be requesting Monts. Actually, we should.
12, bro.
We should have a. No, we
Sunday.
don't. No. I say we put a petition out for Monts on NAF, so he feels pressured into coming on a Saturday at 9 and face Deji and the rest of the crew.
He's got to play Leicester on Monday under the lights.
All right, bro, and we will be there.
Look at Liverpool, yeah. What's happened to Zubimendi, man? See too many reports every other day.
I told you, man. I'm jet lagged from the journey from speaking to myself.
Today's meant to be decision day. What's it called?
Every single day, it's he's gonna join, then he's not gonna join, then he doesn't know. Like,
what's killing me, bro? Man, it's been 4 days. Like go gun Arsenal. Marino's been taking 4 weeks, and we get treated like, like it's taken as long as the Marino deal. You know what I'm saying? And when I said it yesterday, you had to hold in you didn't spat your water out, like you had to hold in your laugh, like.
You need Zubimendi more than they need Marino.
I do find it cheeky when like Arsenal fans get on to me about Zubimendi, when like to me it's like, bro, Zubimendi's taken 4 days and Marino's taken 4 weeks, and he's half the price. He's a third of the price. He's a third of the price.
I'm
trying to be on me.
I don't know why they're always so slow, man. I don't know why Arsenal. It feels like they just take too long.
Here's one. I just see it from that Mick Rec guy, the one that there's apparently tier 1 associate that all of a sudden people know that he's tier 1. Apparently Liverpool has set a deadline for Zubimendi to give them yes or no. But when is the deadline?
Before their first game, apparently.
When is their first game? Let's have a little
what
check.
I would say in Arsenal's defense, I hate to do this. You man need Zubi more than they need Moreno.
Yeah, I know 100%.
It's like your double pivot looks a bit stinky.
They play this weekend. They play on Sunday.
Yeah.
I just don't get why Liverpool waiting this long to make signings.
That's what I thought too.
It's not. Yeah, it's a bit weird.
I'm hearing the most cliche responses you'd probably expect from a Liverpool fan, which is he wants to assess the squad and he hasn't seen the first team for a whole month, bro. It's the 12th of August. The season starts in 4 days. Like, what the hell is he waiting for? Like, who's that? Who Liverpool linked with as well? Like, I don't get it. Like, it can't just be Zubimendi. Who you linked with attacking wise?
Yeah, but the fact is, I think they got
No,
on the list.
we've been linked to players throughout the window.
Man's not saying they need an overhaul, by the way. I'm saying they do need certain pieces. They're trying to, like, not even certify third, like, push on. Like, I don't, like, for a team that's, this is the problem with Liverpool's model, is like it's sustainable in terms of like it looks pretty and it's the football way and it's the right project. But at the end of the day, it's not conducive to winning. Because like a winning team, you spend
we're not there yet. We're not there yet.
That's what I'm saying. Like this model will hold you back. I know I'm on the tangent, but like it's kind of mixed into his point, yeah. Like this model only works if things work. Like the signings you man buy, the Firminos, the Manes, they work out, it's sick. Low budget, works out well for your club, you can keep them in your club, cool. Like Chelsea are doing sort of thing. But on the flip side, where you need to get players like now to boost the squad, your club doesn't do the most to do that. It's like they just wait, and then they'll get one or two here and there. For me, Liverpool's in a good position to push on the league. Got Sunderland's last year, VVD, Trent. Like, for me, if I was a Liverpool fan, I'd be like, yo, like, where the hell's my signing, bro?
I think a lot of their targets are either Spanish or maybe English. I think that's kind of obvious now. They've been waiting for it to end. Have you not noticed the pattern? Gay, one of their transfer links, it looks like that might be heating up if the Newcastle thing goes left. Zubimendi, the Spanish one, and all that. Like, I think they got their top targets and they've been waiting for their top targets. I reckon they got other targets, but I reckon that Michael Edwards is no fool in it. Like, I reckon he's got guys there, second and third choices, but he knows you probably can go get them in a click of a fingers. Look how quick the Zubimendi stuff came about.
Even with Michael Edwards, only won one Premier League, bro. So, like, my point is that even though he does a good job in what he does, they doesn't say he could do more, or not his fault, but the club could do more. He at the time was just organizing the transfers and stuff. Now he's got a bit of a higher role, but the club strategy is just maybe holding even him back.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
you need to spend that extra money essentially.
Like the extra 10% off my
yeah, yeah, exactly. I get what you mean.
Saying they need to get like Casemiro, Caicedo, Lavi like Chelsea do. I'm just saying like, bro, like go out for Caicedo properly, like do it properly. Like that was such a weird thing to do this season. They're waiting to Zubimendi. If he doesn't join now, once you're gonna get banned. Forget the
Zubimendi thing. No, the Zubimendi thing. We didn't just you guys weren't trying to get him for the whole window, and we just came in last minute. That has been
no. I never said he was. I'm saying if you don't get him though. Now, if
again, there's the other targets of Varela and Edison. Those are the other targets, but the top target, the top one is obviously Zubimendi, which is fair enough. As an attacker, they want a right wing back up to Mo Salah, and I think another left centre back to play when Van Dijk, maybe to reduce Van Dijk's games a little bit, which is fine. I think the rest of the squad's okay. For me, if I could I'd bring in 2 6s, a defender and an attacker, but I think Liverpool, for me, have taken too long. I think the Euros haven't helped, but I'm regurgitating what I've been saying. Like it's just
I feel like sometimes, if you're looking for like obviously English and Spanish players, right? Or maybe sometimes it's just about scout a bit better, find some other guys that maybe just not in the English and Spanish to get other people. Like that's what it is for me, more so than anything else. Because like if you're waiting so long for certain players in the Euros, what it does is just
I know, but what I'd say that about the fan base, people are saying, "Oh my God, Zubimendi, make a choice, otherwise we're just gonna fuck off. We need to give you a deadline, bro." Like it's been 4 to 5 days. Yes, there were talks saying that Liverpool have actually been trying to negotiate this for 2 weeks prior before it actually went public. But you know, these things do take time sometimes, and in terms of since it's been official, it's not been official for that long. So for me, as long as it takes as long as it needs to take. If it doesn't go over the line, then cool, it doesn't go over the line. I personally will take my licks because I put my neck out on the line. But from a general, like, realistic standpoint, you just go for your next target and that's it. Do you know what I'm saying? Zubimendi was always a difficult target to go for, which is why the stakes are so high to go and get him. Because if you're telling clubs like Arsenal, speaking of, you know what I'm saying, I like to stay in Spain, no Anglais, you know what I'm saying? Same thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's one of those things. Like, hey, don't blame me that he told you, man, that he wants to stay in Spain. If he ends up telling us he wants to stay in Spain, then we were dumb to go in for the first place, knowing. I don't think you should. However, it is openly said that he is very interested in the Liverpool move. So I don't know what Richard Hughes has said to his agent, but something's been said to make him go. Like, something's been like, come on, bro. Something's been said to, because if he's telling the other clubs, I'm cool, I want to stay in Spain, I don't know. Like with Euro, something turned the cog, bro. Someone
No,
said,
Euros was easy. Euros was easy.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, but they're offering they're offering him 150 bags, 160 bags. So that's more.
No,
that's the same thing.
guys, I'm not even throwing salt. I mean, deadly serious. Euros thing was ease.
We didn't offer him more than we offered you. We couldn't offer him playing.
No, not Euro. Zubimendi. You're
offering. We're doing the triple and the doubler. We're doing the triple and the doubler. Oh, how much are you earning? Oh, you'll triple. We'll double that. Oh, not enough? Yeah, we'll triple that. The tripler and the doubler. But again, I think they even said it's not really a money thing for him. You get it? Like these, what's it called? Real Sociedad are doing everything in their power to keep the player at their club. And if we were in their position, we'd be doing the same thing. Do you know what I'm saying? He's one of your best players. You're also looking to lose his centre midfield partner as well. And it's late in the window. Hence why they want all that money up front. So they can get they've already got one of their replacements in, to be fair, already. But do you know what I'm saying? So
I don't think you should get
it's
man.
Crazy. It's not crazy that, you know, that his boyhood club are trying to keep him and offer him a new contract and do everything. And that's why there's going to be complications and why it's going to take, it's going to take more than 5 days. It's all right. Come on.
So let me ask you once. So you last week you was like 100% confident. What's the percentage now?
I'm still 100%.
I don't think you should get him anyways. You know what? We're all going to laugh when Zubimendi ends up staying, but they'll just go and get someone who they actually need, like Alan Varela. Then who's laughing? And who's laughing then now? Because that guy's a unit, and he's probably it's more suited to the Prem. Probably they already got dictators in their midfield like McAllister.
At the end of the day, as long as whoever your plan B, plan C is, as long as they do a job, that's what matters, bro. You know what I mean? I don't really, for me, like if I lose out my A option, yes, I'm gonna be disappointed. But if B and C do the job that I want them to do this season, that's all that matters.
Yeah, I didn't see this one. I think this is about LIGT. He was Player of the Year and Team of the Year at Munich. You negative cows. I mean, they don't want to talk about that though. V, you know what I'm saying? He
was Player of the Year, Team of the Year at Bayern. And just to confirm for me, when was that last season or was that the season before? Just to confirm.
I think it was last year.
So last year. Where did they finish last year?
The only thing about Bundesliga, I think second. Is it last year?
Or was it the year before? Third, didn't they? That's why they finished third.
Did they finish third or second? Stuttgart came second, innit?
Yeah, Stuttgart.
So it must have been the year before. I don't know. I was looking at Bundesliga.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't call it my Bundesliga.
No one's throwing hate. I just don't think it's mad. Like, is better than Maguire? Is it enough to get top 4?
It's way better than them.
Yeah, of course. That's my only point. He's a good player. I'm not saying he's not. Yeah, because our defenders are questionable as well. So
yeah. Anyways, we're gonna wrap it up there. Big up yourselves. We're gonna be back later with a new show that's happening at 5 o'clock every week on Mondays. So smash the like button, subscribe to Big Six Bands and The Bridge. You know, you can see it in their name tags easy right there. And obviously Chez's channel as well. So in a bit, relax. It's all good. Zubimendi's not coming to Liverpool.